Hello again, Jeremy. Yeah. Good thing is there ain't crankcase damage. The chain snaps and it takes that out. Sometimes the bottom bit down there and the top bit up there. The cases are good, but I can understand now. You'll understand what I'm saying. There shouldn't be any gap here. Look at that. So it's spread outwards between them, and this one's spread out that way because that pin is a part of this. Are you with me? And that side's pressed onto it. So he's come out and the middle spread. But no, mate, it's I think my only fear is when it gets sent, where they can actually repair it cheaper than replace it with another one. I had this a few weeks ago, and I didn't notice the guy's crank had been welded at the end. And I said to them, you know, if you strip it and you can't mend it, yeah, we'll charge you for that, Dave. Righto. So if you can't mend it, what you're telling me is it's the price of a brand new crank plus you're trying to repair the thing that's now an heavy doorstop. He said yes. I said, what's the price difference if you could fix it? He said 50 quid. I said, you know what, it ain't worth my bothering. I said, send us a new crank, and that's where we end up going. But we can't make that decision until it's sent. Yeah. They will sound a bit like that because all been washed clean with petrol that's been sat in here for the last don't know how long. But no, he wants looking at before we make any decisions. What I will say is now, considering what the crank's like as a whole, you'll have a very good crank and these will be on the limit. And I'm just a bit concerned that you're going to go to the trouble of sorting the crank out. Personally, I'd want to send both of those barrels, them pistons and bits, and that crank, and see what Grampian Motors say, because they turn them around in sort of like a week. But at the minute, I'm not overly impressed. The crank's stuffed, and these are on the limit. It's not that you get less miles out. I mean, it could be re-ringed, I suppose, but they won't be the genuine pistons, these won't. So where you get the rings from, because depending on who manufactures the pistons, the rings can be a little different. So you could get some and it might not work, and it could be a nightmare. You're better off sending these things away to the people that do it. I'm not an engineer in that respect, as I'm sure you'll appreciate, but I can check tolerances like everybody else and know what's on the limit, and what in that case is no good. We've opened Pandora's box. And this is Elsie, this is her sister, and Bob's your uncle, and that's how it is. Come back to me, mate, but I'm going to have to send them off. But if I'm honest, mate, I'd like to send those as well, because no, you're going to spend the money. You want it to be guaranteed the engine's good. You'll always have these videos on your WhatsApp, so any point you come to sell it and you tell him what's been done, who's done it, you'll have my videos to prove the point. It's another good reason why I do them. So there's provenance behind the bike. Yeah, Dilly Dave's done it. If you don't believe me, look at all my WhatsApp videos. All right, mate. I'm going to clean the cases up now, degrease them and all that. And I'm going to put all this stuff in a box for now, out of the way, and see what else I can get up to on the bike. I might pull the mudguard off, do some cosmetics on the legs. The other brake caliper down the back there to pretty it up. There's still a heck of a lot to do to it, mate. These look fugly. The switchgear looks fugly. The master cylinder, I know we're changing it, but yeah. Alright, mate, I'm going to press on. Dilly.